I feel like this is a fitting shirt for today. Star Wars inspired. So hopefully you can hear me. It's been 3 weeks since our internet totally died and puked. And then I wasn't able to get on. So I should be coming through audio wise, and the video should be nearly crystal clear. Unlike the pixelated mess that it normally is. So we are getting about 10x the internet speeds we used to get. Okay, so yeah, it might be some hiccups, but thank you. All right. So hello to Fred, Brian, bonjour, Paul. Hello, Bill B. Ruth, as always, it's wonderful that you're here. And did I say hello to everybody? I think I did. All right. Nice. 5 pounds lighter. I actually am. Oh, hello, Mao. I actually am about 3 pounds lighter. Been doing strength training, and it has been very, very helpful from my energy level perspective. Sorry, 1 second. I haven't turned off my phone on airplane mode. You can read the finer point on the poster. That's interesting. Yeah. So that was my friend Danny got me that poster from the Pettibone exhibit in Los Angeles. So Pettibone used to do all the artwork for Black Flag back in the day. So, and the bat is back. Good eye, Bill. So when they were coming to fix my computer, or trying to fix the old internet, the tech asked me if I played baseball, and I was like, I couldn't figure out why, and it's because I had baseball bats. I'm like, oh, not too many people I know have baseball bats. So yeah, so and good luck. Hopefully, Mal, it goes smoothly. So we're just on the edge of being able to get the 5G over air. It's not available in our area, but yeah. So space internet was our best option. And then we started a little bit early just because I wanted to see if things were going to be smooth, but now it's past our scheduled time. I think we'll probably be a little bit lower on numbers today, just because I got the reminder sent out so late. Like, it was only sent out like under an hour before this. And then I did remember to post on my Instagram. So folks that I sometimes very sporadic with remembering what to post, but my Instagram for meditation coaching is leonards.coaching. And then I think everyone here is on the email list. So all right, I'm tickled that the internet isn't a problem today. Oh yeah, you are in a different time zone, huh? So if you did get to go to Kevin and Ralph's thing over the weekend, I'd love to hear about that, Ruth. I know you were in the area, but I don't know if you coincided with that event was in person only in Toronto. Okay. Bummer. Yeah, that was one of those things where I was like, I wish I was closer so that I could have snuck up to Toronto for that. I think I said we would do the deck today. So, but I'm not seeing Lynn, and I'm not seeing Catherine, who I think, well, not to out, who asked or suggested. But and then if you didn't see my email reminder, somebody sent me a funny metal, like, meditate, like the things that you need to do in a day. So I included that because it made me laugh. It made me smile today. And then people have been telling me for, gosh, maybe a year or more. Oh, hey, Esquin, welcome. Just in time. We haven't started yet. People have been telling me now for a long time that I should see Perfect Days. Perfect Days came out last year. It won awards at Cannes, and I knew it was a good movie. I knew I should watch it, but I have a tendency sometimes when lots of people tell me to do something, then I don't go seek it out. But I finally stumbled onto a breakdown and like a review of it, and I was like, I need to watch this. So I managed to find it. If you have a Hulu account, it's on Hulu. It's included with your Hulu account, so you can check it out. And there's a bunch of other streaming options for it, but yeah. So for those, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I used to deliver parts. So what genre? I would say it's like a slow autobiographic or biographic pick that follows one man, Hirayama, I think his name is Hirayama. Yeah. So, and really kind of a simple pleasures. It's all subtitled. Hirayama lives in Tokyo, and he is a cleaner or a janitor. In the video or in the email, I posted one of the breakdown describing videos I found on YouTube about it. I don't think there's spoilers in it, so I think it's safe to watch that if you get interested. All right, so let's see. I don't think I have any news from the Do Nothing Project world. So yeah. Well, other than it's scheduled on Sunday, I really enjoyed the Lake House sit last week. So I always wonder what's in the green bag. Which is the green bag? I'm trying to think of what now. Always wondered what was in the green bag. I'll have to think about. Well, anyway, well, I can answer that at some point. Something that looked like dog poop bags. Oh, interesting. Over in the corner. Oh, over here on this side. Look, it's just like. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the middle of packing. We're in the middle of packing up stuff. Oh, it was on top of the desk. You mean this? I know. Don't worry about it, but I can't not. I'm so. If this was it, this is. I don't think Sinclair is in Canada. But this is Sinclair dinosaurs. So they, as a kid, I loved the Sinclair dinosaur, and there was a player who played for the North Stars when I was a kid. His name was Dino Cicerelli, and the people used the dino deal for like Dino. So that's part of it. But yeah, so that's how much the video has improved. That the Sinclair dinosaur you thought it was something like a poop bag, but instead it's actually a stuffed animal. But yeah, from far, far away, it looked like a bag. So, all right. Well, I don't necessarily enjoy supporting a certain personality behind said internet, but I'm really impressed so far. So, all right. So I think I kind of shuffled this while I was yammering away. So let's see. Let's see. It's probably going to be C flow, right? That's my luck. Oh, here out. Perfect. Okay. Or I should say, I'm happy with that. Hopefully other people are happy with that. And I do got my bell, and we've got 25 minutes on the clock. So, and we kind of have a storm nearby, so hopefully hopefully everything's okay. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll sit for 25 minutes. All right. Ring the bell to start. All right. So our technique for our sit together today is here out. So that would be hear space or sounds, and everything that you hear. So hear in would be mental, mental talk, and hear out is anything in the auditory space or the external, I guess. So really begin with kind of establishing your posture. And so I'm going to focus on the seated posture, either in a chair, a cushion, or kneeling. And you can always be walking, standing, or lying down. Just know that you can adapt my instructions for those postures as well. They're all equally valid. And then before we begin, just kind of seeing what's the start state. What is already here, as how Jeff says it. Just reflecting back for me, I've got a little bit of a hungry, like looking forward to dinner being soon. I've got a bit of a sunburned ear for some reason on my left side that is noticeable. So just like I've got a little bit of these feelings that are there. They're sort of what I start the sit with. And then a few deliberate breaths. Slow and low is the tempo that we're going for. Breathing in through the nose allows us to breathe low into the belly. And noticing that you're breathing from the belly is a real helpful thing. When we're breathing in the chest, it tends to get us activated. Breathing in the belly, it's a sign that we're closer to shifting into a more rest and relaxation state. Just indulge in a few more deliberate breaths. And so our technique again is sounds or exterior sounds. Really, the instruction is to notice a sound, focus your attention on it, or focus on it, and then optionally label it hear, Hear. I guess you could say Here if you wanted to as well, but hear like I hear it. The label is always optional, so if you want to experiment with that. And then with the new internet, you might have more of my world encroaching on your world. So I have a ceiling fan going, which has a wall, 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 wall sound to it that may be coming through. And then there's the clock, everybody's favorite, the clock. So my attention may get pulled, or I may be drawn to that hunger feeling, noticing it that it's out of here space, it's out of what we want to focus on for our focus range. Bring my attention back to the sounds around me, and then begin that same style rhythm, a pleasing rhythm to the noting and labeling. And with those cues, I will let you explore on your own, and I'll check in a bit here. So you may find that when you focus on here out, your mental talk just kind of goes wild. So you may find that a lot of inner talk, and that you kind of find yourself going back and forth between here out and then being just like pulled away by mental talk and then back. So you can think of it almost as a workout in equanimity. So we're really trying not to push or pull on our experience if that's coming up. And part of the super fuel there might be characterized by deploying care. So Jeff talks about the skill of care. So I think that's one place that comes up. And then the other is, if you don't do a noting practice like this often, you may find that you're drawn back to your breath. So just kind of being aware of the things that might pull you away, and seeing if you can suspend evaluation of that. So being sort of always checking, did I get it right? Did I get it right? That's what I mean by evaluation. So that can come up, and maybe that's helpful in some context, but right now it's not. And then the last little note and tip here is, if you find that you're getting disrupted a lot, just kind of coming back to the posture and seeing if there's any posture tweaks that you can do. I find that when my noting practice is less clear, it seems to correspond with my body being sort of out of alignment one way or the other. All right, keep going. All right. If you want to shift over and put all the efforting aside and coast for the remainder of the sit. So it's like we've been pedaling and pedaling and pedaling with our here out technique. And here's an opportunity to let that all go and do nothing. ring the bell to signal the end of our sit. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for your continued effort. May any merit that was generated during our time together go to benefit all beings. If you have any thoughts, questions, reports, you can put those in chat. You're incredibly welcome, Paul. Glad you could make it. An incredibly hilarious point there. So, oh, Bill, Joseph, I may not have said. Maybe I missed saying hi to you. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, I did. I skipped you earlier. Sorry about that. And Lynn, Jocelyn as well. Sorry, I don't think I acknowledged when you'd come in. Thank you for Fred, though. Fred did give you a hello. All right, so yeah, the normal stuff coming up. So Do Nothing Project. Do Nothing Project. To my knowledge, Jeff is hosting on Sunday. I do think that I'm not sure if there is. I'm gonna look at the calendar really quick. The summer retreat is which is not a retreat, but an advance for CEC is this weekend. I don't think there is a way to participate virtually. So that becomes another, you'd have to participate, you'd have to be there to do it. So, interesting. Okay, Paul. I'm glad to hear that as well. I'm not glad to hear it as a report as far as an experience, because it can be rather annoying. But it is something that happens to me, and so I want to make sure I call it out as it being normal. So, oh, interesting. The time flew by. That's great to hear, Mount. That nice. Yeah, I do sometimes. You get the reps. I like to just think of it as when I get a lot of thinking, and I'm pulling my attention back, I'm just getting more and more reps. So I think that of it in that framing. So, well, thanks for the folks that have already hit the like button on there, and big hello to everybody who watches. Afterwards, I do see your views and appreciate that. Let's see. I don't think I have anything else to mention. I think I'll be here. We'll see you, Lynn. I think everything will work out. The Omega retreat is dangerously closing in now. It's I think 2 weeks from now. So so that is top of mind, and then all of our moving around to deal with our carpet is in the forefront of my brain at the moment. So, but I'm super excited that hopefully we've got a better internet solution moving forward. We have sort of made do with our previous internet provider for so long that it is like wild to do a speed test and see the test results that we get. So it's pretty crazy. All right, well, have a fantastic rest of your week. I'll see you on Sunday. I don't think we've got any Aussies, but if we do, have a great Thursday and enjoy the Olympics. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully other folks are. So